Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a Q&A because I really didn't know what to do because I'm out of inspiration for YouTube. So I thought like let's do Q&A. It's always a fun thing, and the last Q&A I did, I got so many questions that I didn't got to answer because there were so many. And yet again there are so many questions now. But yeah, we're just gonna do it. I did a question thing on my Instagram, and I'm gonna just scroll through it and I'm gonna just look what I'm what I'm gonna answer. So that's gonna be fun. Stick with me. If you did a question, I am not gonna tell who asked what because of privacy, but no, if you recognize a question and you asked, let me know in the comments. Okay, let me see. There were a lot of questions that I guess I already answered with some storytime videos I did, or some, well, whatever. I guess some were already answered, but I will still answer them as well because maybe you need to hear it again. Okay. How am I doing now? I think this is a great question because someone's asking, hoe gaat het nu met je? It's a Dutch girl. And I love that question because you care about me. Otherwise you won't ask that. I'm doing okay. I guess I am making hella lot of content right now. Every day making YouTube videos, TikToks and Instagram, and it's a lot. You know, replying to emails, having interviews through phones and blah 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 blah. FaceTime dates with people for jobs, and it's a lot, honestly. So I am tired. I am tired today, and I'm glad that I decided to take like the weekends off in this coronavirus. I was just telling my mom like, oh my god, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Like, and it's crazy because we are like, we have to stay home and things, but still I'm glad it's gonna be weekend because I am a tired bitch. You know, I am working hard, and I guess people who are not working in the social media life, they don't know how tiring it is to constantly have the energy up and, you know, make content and be pretty and, you know, do all kinds of things. That's why also sometimes I'm just here on camera like, hello, I'm not having a great day. But today I'm just tired, but I am feeling okay. So thank you so much for asking that, because I think we should ask that each other a lot more, like how we're doing, and like really with compassion and wanting to listen to that person. So thank you so much for asking that. So conclusion, I'm tired, but I'm okay. Let me see. How tall are you? I get this question a lot, and when people meet me in person, they are always like, oh my god, you're so much smaller than I thought, because people tend to think that I'm tall because of my Instagram and my pictures. But and that's a funny thing about visual images, that you create your own reality out of those images. And I am not tall. I am 167 centimeters. 1,67. That's my height. So I'm not tall. I'm not tall at all. I am a midget, and I love it. So yeah, that's a fun question though. I got so much questions about insecurities, and people are being insecure about themselves. How tall are you? I got that question twice. That's funny. Toxic friendship. Okay, so I got a lot about insecurity, how to deal with negativity and stress. Oh, and how to not be ashamed of your body in the bedroom. Okay, how did I become confident and body positivity? Okay, so listen. Being insecure is something that we all have. There are also a lot of questions if I'm still insecure. Of course I am still insecure. That is not something that just goes away. That's not something that you can destroy. As in, we live in a society that is based on making money off of people who are insecure. So the fact that I see what society is doing doesn't mean that I do not suffer under their actions, you know? Same for you. Like, if you are working on being body positive and loving yourself and accepting your body, that won't mean that it is a straight line. You know, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this, and you can't, like, just leave it doing this, because that's life. You know, life isn't a straight line. Life isn't a circle. Well, life is a circle, like what you throw in the world comes back to you, but I mean, your process isn't shaped beautifully. It's a mess, but leave it. Let it be a mess, okay? And you know, if you start and something, like for me, it was the death of my grandma that really told me, like, you need to do things differently and you need to go and love yourself, because hating yourself won't make life fun and you won't be happy off of that. But you have to take it step by step. You have to take it day by day. And don't rush, okay? And there will still be days that you'll feel like hiding and you'll feel like not wanting to go outside or not wanting to do the things that you should actually do. That's fine. Also, leave that be. You know, you need to... It is a process, and you need to remind yourself that I didn't also... Oh, the sun is shining. Like, hello, the girl supporting me. That... Oh, now you're not seeing me anymore. Oh, now you are. Okay. I'm just gonna be like this. I'm sorry. I didn't knew the sun was gonna break through. Okay, back to topic. So, insecurity. Let me dip my mustache. Okay. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, Lottie. Get your act together. Insecurities. Okay. So what I tell people, like, remove all the people from your social media that make you feel insecure. So all the pages that make you feel like you should drink this tea to lose weight, or you should take this lolly to lose weight, or you fucking erase them, you block them, you off the grid, okay? You put them off of your life. You dump them, okay? So once you did that and you fill your social media with pages that feel like they represent you, who feel like you, and who make you happy and who make you think good of yourself, you know? Because social media is a bitch, everyone. It's a bitch, so you better take her in a position that you like, you know? So, I mean, follow the pages that make you happy and represent it. Okay, so that's one. And you spend a lot on social media. I know you do. Otherwise, you're not looking at this video. So make sure that that is a place where you feel safe and secure. And delete all the people, like family, cousins, nieces, I don't know how you... family that, like, reacts on your shit with negative things. Block them as well. I mean, you know, family is family, but... Listen, your happiness is first, okay? You being happy is first. And now your fucking niece and you like, oh my god, Robert, you look so fat. I don't care, Susan, get the fuck out of here. So you block her, block him, block them, everyone. Then in your offline life with your parents, I got also a lot of questions about that. Like, parents who are not supportive of you wanting to love yourself and who want you to lose weight and etc, etc. The one thing that you need to do is try and have a conversation with them about it. You know, just sit and be like, listen, I am not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy and I want to change that. And I need to follow this path and you need to leave me alone. And you need to leave my eating choices to myself. And don't intervene in whatever the fuck I'm doing. But in a nice way, of course. You need to have an open conversation with your parents and be like, listen, this is going to be my life from now on. And if you do not feel like you can support me, then I'm going to withdraw, you know? And if there's really a situation where your parents won't even want to listen to you, move out, honey. Move out, get your own place. No, yeah, that is a very, very hard thing. My parents were supportive, but that was also a process. Like, it was not in a day that they were like not intervening anymore and not being like, I want to tell you what to eat and what not to eat. That was a process as well. And also, like, when you are 12, it's another story from when you are 20. You know what I mean? As in, a 20-year-old woman should be able to make her own choices about food. And a 12-year-old girl is different because you're still a child, that should listen to their parents. You know, that's just how life is. So that is a tricky situation. But please do not go and eat in secret, because it will fuck you up. Yeah, just to be honest, like, don't eat in secret. I've done that as well, and it will give you a eating disorder. It's just true. So even though it's hard to eat with your parents in a room, please do it. And the more you do that, the more they will get used to it as well, and then the process will slowly evolve to a place where you can eat with them in one room and not feel ashamed. And listen, I'm not a therapist. I am not a professional in guiding people with these eating disorders. So don't, like, if you have serious problems, please get help, get professional help. But this is just from my experiences. So this is from what I've been through and what worked for me. Like, eating with my parents in a room and just eating whatever the fuck I wanted, like grabbing the chips from the cabin, from, how do you fucking call it, like, from getting chips from the kitchen, okay? And those things were steps, like me grabbing the chips and eating it, and them looking at me, you know, and then not having the eyes or the sayings from, should you do that, you know? No, just eat it and do it. And yeah, that's also a process. Everything is a process. It is not going to be something that changes in one day. So it is hard, I know. And there were also a lot of girls who asked me, like, how do you deal with a mom who's on a diet and you're not? Teach her. You know, sometimes you need to teach your parents because they just don't know better. And I guess that's also what I did. I teached my parents about this topic, and I teached them, like, listen, this is how I want to live. And so, like, what society and people tell you is not always true. So please listen to me, you know? And I think that is the core. The core is love, always. So approach them with love, and approach your mom with love who is on a diet and you have different thoughts about that. Talk with her and show her that life can be beautiful without a fucking diet. Okay? So yeah, I guess that is a tip, definitely one, that you should do. Like, teach her. Sometimes you need to teach your parents. So I hope that was answered. I hope I didn't cross any weird lines. Sometimes I feel like I do, as in that I talk too much bullshit. Do I? I hope. Could you hear my sister sing? Can you hear her? Oh my god, it's so funny. I hope you heard that because it was so funny. I will close my door. So yeah, I hope that I answered that properly. But it's just so hard because your parents have, you know, life and doctors have told them as well that being overweight is bad for you and you will die and all these horrible things will happen, and they didn't know better as well. Like, that was the case with my parents, you know. My father has always been fat as well, and he was also told in his life, like, this is unhealthy and this is not good for you. But he was also, like, always super fit, and he exercised so much, and you know, so he already saw that it was not true what they said, but he was just not in a place, like, 20 years ago or 30 years ago, it was not the same as now, you know. It was not about body positivity. They pretended like fat people don't exist and they just need to shrink. So, you know, you need to teach your parents. That's the conclusion. Sometimes you need to teach your parents. You need to teach your family, because some people walk around with eye patches. It's just true, and you need to remove them, and you need to show them there is a life. I want to be happy. I want to be filled with joy and not filled with hate towards myself. So yeah, that's that. Okay, I'm gonna stop. This is done. I hope I answered the question, but it's just a rough topic, okay? And now I also got one, like, how are you secure in like the bedroom or something? Well, listen, honey. First of all, sex is a beautiful thing. It should be honored and you should not be scared of it, okay? If you consent to have sex with a person and they consent to have sex with you, then it means that they have seen you. And I've already said this in another video. They have seen you with clothes on, so they know you are fat. So they know that when you take those clothes off, you will still remain fat. So why the fuck would you be insecure if a person chooses to make love with you while they know how your body looks like? So they want it, honey. They want the juice. They want all the fat. They want you to sit on their faces so they can breathe. That's what they want. And go on top. If he dies, he dies. Honey, I'm just saying, you should enjoy it, okay? Sex is a beautiful thing when two bodies go in harmony together and you're just boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I mean, that's a beautiful thing and you should honor that. And, you know, I always say being insecure is a waste of your time in everything in your life. It is a waste of your time. I mean, you could have enjoyed that sex. You could have had 4 orgasms if he or she or they know what they're doing and you know your body. But you are instead being insecure in that motherfucking bed and you're not enjoying it. Like, why? Then why in the first place are you having sex? Like, if you are so insecure about your body that you are, like, want to have sex with the lights off and, like, under the blankets or whatever, honey, then let me tell you, first go and explore yourself. Explore what you like. Like, I'm not saying that first you have to love yourself to have sex. Like, that would be, like, in a great world, that would be awesome. But some people just can't. And some people need someone else to make them feel beautiful. And you shouldn't, because it should be you. It should be you what makes you feel beautiful. You know what I mean? But it is just a fact that in this world where we live in, that you need, as a woman, you need to sometimes have a man telling you you're beautiful. And that's horrible. Like, I'm also cringing with telling you that. Like, for me, when I was younger, when I was like 16, that was the case for me as well. Like, if a guy told me you're beautiful, I was like, oh my god, am I? And I would feel so good. And now, if a man tells me I'm beautiful, I'm like, fuck off. I know. And those are 2 different states of mind, honey. I am telling you. And once you are at the second state of mind, honey, you can do everything. But still, as I told you, there are still people who are in stage who are in stage 1. And that's fine. Like, that's fine. If you need that, then get yourself a partner. But they shouldn't, then that person should make you feel really good. You know what I mean? And not, like, treating you as if you should hide your body. And if you feel like you should hide your body during having sex with someone, then that's not the right person, honey. You put on your clothes and you walk out the door, okay? Because a person should make you feel loved and should you make you feel good about yourself and about your body, and they should tell you like 140,000 times during sex how beautiful and sexy you are, okay? And if a person doesn't, the door is there, okay? So, again, I feel like I've blattered the whole time. But I hope there was something in there that you can, you know, take with you. Okay, more things. 19 minutes. My favorite Dutch word. Gezellig. Because you do not have that word in English, I guess. Gezellig. It is like when you get together with each other or like have a really good time together, and it's gezellig. As in, how do you explain this in Dutch? Gezellig. Mate, I don't know. It's just having a good time, having fun, loving each other, and you know, just wanting that situation to repeat itself and never to end. And it's just gezellig. It's a gezellig. We hebben het gezellig. Okay, but that's my favorite Dutch word. What is a line you want to give to everyone? Being insecure is a waste of your time. Being insecure is a waste of your time. Write that down, put it on your mirror, and look at it every morning. Being insecure is a waste of your time. You have one life, honey. Live it! Live it. Okay? Because what the fuck? You are here. You have this body. You have this voice. You have motherfucking tits and ass and everything, and you are gonna hide it? Why would you? I mean, you could go on a beach and you could be swimming and you could be in your naked titties eating some fresh fruit, and instead you are staying at home because you don't want to go to the beach because you're insecure. Like, honey, I don't know, but that's a waste of your time. So being insecure is a waste of your time. Stop it right now. It's done. It's done. Are you listening to me? It's done. I'm just saying. So that's what I want to tell everyone. Tell about your date. I didn't have any date. Like, who are you? Who are you? You don't know shit about me. I haven't dated in so long. It's, I guess, my last date. What was my last date? You see, I can't even fucking remember. I can't remember. Because I'm just so happy with myself and my life. You know, being single is fun as fuck. Like, I don't get people who are like, oh my god, I want a relationship and it makes me so happy and then I'm fulfilled. No, bitch, you're just fulfilled with yourself. Like, you shouldn't, your happiness should be in here, like with you. If you attach your happiness to a person, that person can die, that person can go away, that person can get mad at you, and then your happiness, bam, it's gone. But when your happiness is in here, in your heart, honey, it will never leave you. Okay? So, honey, I'm having such a good time with myself. Dealing with chub rub. Honey, the cycling shorts. How to do with chub rub? Cycling shorts. I am telling you, if you have a skirt or a dress that's long enough, cycling shorts. If you have dresses who are like short, then talc powder, as in a powder, the baby powder, or sweat a lot. Like, the last couple of years, I don't have chub rubs anymore. I have no clue why, because I guess I have a sweaty ass pussy that is making my chub rub like sweaty as well. So, I don't know. It's magic. But, like, definitely cycling shorts. And further on, it will always stay and remain fucked up. So, yeah. How did I start with modeling work? By starting my Instagram. Boom. Why did I choose for the Willem de Koning? Oh wow, this is a fun question though. So I started at the Willem de Koning Academy in Rotterdam. It's an art academy. And why did I choose for that? Honestly, when I chose my school, I hated Vedika. I hated it. When I was there on like this open day, those people were so motherfucking wazig, fake. They were, everyone was like, hey, welcome. This is Art Academy. And we are artsy. And I was like, okay, but what am I gonna learn here? And no one gave me a straight answer. So I actually didn't want to go, but I was 17 and I was a scared chicken. So I wanted to do college in Rotterdam and not somewhere else because I didn't want to travel. I didn't want to go in rooms or whatever. So I didn't want to do something HBO as in bachelor. So, well, then I just went there. I auditioned and I got in and I just did it. And my first year was hell. And after that, it all went great. But yeah, I literally choose because I just wanted to go to our art academy, and it was in Rotterdam. So there was not something about the school of which I was like, oh my god, yes. No, I hated it. I hated it. And still when I come there with an open day, because I went with my sister again, I'm like, what the fuck? No, I don't like it. But I personally hate open days, like, in general, because everyone is so fake and it's like a facade and it's not the real deal. You know, everyone's like, everything is rainbows, sunshines in here, welcome, hi. And then you go on a school and everyone is like, death and despair. And you're like, well, this is not what I chose for. So yeah, I don't know. What are your goals and dreams? Oh my god. Okay, that's the last one I'm gonna answer. My goals and dreams. I love that question. Yo, it is to spread more self-love and save more lives. But one of my dreams that is like, I am manifesting, I'm trying to manifest that shit, is that I want that there's gonna be a movie about a fat woman that is loved. Like, just a romantic movie with a fat woman in the leading role. That's what I want. And it doesn't include anything about her body, about being fat, about her weight, like nothing of that, but just a romantic ass movie with some drama in it, kissing, sex, with a large body. That's what I want. And I want it in the cinemas that we all go to. And I don't want it to be like an artsy movie that only art people see, but I want it to be in cinemas where you also see the Avengers, you know? And I want me to be a leading role. So if someone's watching right now and they're like, I want to make a movie and I want you in my movie, hi, I'll send you an audition tape. No, but yeah, that is definitely one of my dreams. So I am manifesting that shit right now. And I want to start a clothing brand, like a clothing line, clothes as in shirts and pants and underwear, like Rihanna, what she does. Oh, that will be one of my dreams. But you know, I also want to be a rapper and I can't rap for shit, so you know, what's realistic? But yeah, no, definitely playing in a movie, romantic movie, and the clothing line, my own brand. That would be awesome. Yeah, those are definitely my dreams. And also just be on more fucking billboards and you know, in magazines, just to spread and make those 14-year-old girls look at a magazine and be like, that could be me, bitch. Yes, you can. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. It's longer than I actually wanted it to be. But yeah, weekends are off, so for 2 days no videos from my side. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, wash your hands. I love you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave some love, push the notification button if you want to be notified with a new video, and I'll see you later, alligator. Love you.